this is my 1992 Ford Ranger STX trim package with a Ford Explorer front end. It had a black version of it from the factory, minus the lip under it, because this is the one that the black bumper that came with it was broken off. It has a cheap aftermarket version of the original rims with, I think, 31s on it. I'm not sure. And I'm pretty sure it came from when the dealership had an option on it with the front bumper lights and roll bar lights. Whenever I bought the truck, it didn't have the lights or anything on it. They're KC lights. And I was searching for a marketplace and I found one for 75 bucks. It's not an STX roll bar, but it's I don't know if you can see that. Ford Motorsport one from the 90s. It fits perfect on this truck. There are holes drilled for the original roll bar in the bed, but I like this one more. It looks better, and I bought KC lights for it because I wanted the smiley faces. And it has a 2.9 liter in it. Pop the hood. Has red interior. Get back to that later. Okay, 1 second. Okay, so here it is. It's a 2.9 liter. I bought this truck for $2,000 a couple months ago in August, and it has they have it, brand new spark plugs, brand new ignition coil, and all that stuff, and brand new fuel system pretty much, fuel filter, fuel pressure regulator, all of it. But it wouldn't run right, and they thought it was some catastrophic engine problem, and so we tore out the distributor. It's very hard to see, it's a pain to get to. It had the wrong ignition control module for it. It had the one for a 3.0 when it's supposed to have one for the 2.9. And we got that fixed out one night, and it runs great. It had tons of overheating issues. We had to replace the radiator. It has a 3-row aluminum radiator in it now. It used to have a little plastic one. It was 2-row, and it overheated really bad, but that didn't fix it. We replaced the thermostat, the sensor, and the fan. We replaced the fan on it, but we had the wrong one for it, and it was going the wrong way. So we put the 2.9 back on it. It's really cracked, as you can see, so it's not really the best thing to have on it, but it works. It doesn't overheat at all, and it cools great with this radiator. It had a semi-electric battery. We bought it, so it's kind of a wiring mess. Half of it, I don't even know what it does, but it does something, so might as well keep it. We put military battery terminals on it, and it works. It's got a normal car battery for it. And yeah, we had to do tons of flushing on this engine. It was full of rust. It almost looked like a head gasket was bad, and they poured the stuff, I don't know what it's called, stuff to fix it. And I'll try to show you. See how much dirt is in there? That's actually cleared up a lot. There used to be completely, you couldn't see outside or anything. And we had to replace the clutch reservoir was leaking really bad. You'd fill it up like every day you drove it. It has this cover for it. It just broke off, and super glued, but it kind of just keeps breaking. The AC system it didn't really work. We plugged it in, and it worked for 30 minutes, and it blew a line. It's that one right there. We had to replace that, and that first one didn't work. We got another one, and it did fix the issue. And I couldn't find a roll bar for it, so I put these first KC lights on that, and I've never really wired much on it on that vehicle, so I kind of figured that out. I just run some under it, but there's not much room in this engine bay, so I just kind of found the first thing close to the battery. It's mounted on the fan motor right there. Routes back to the battery and all everywhere. It has brand new LED lights in it. These are halogen. What else? Oh yeah, the AC does leak really bad. I don't know if I already said that, but it leaks. We also have a under seat subwoofer in it. Put that on pretty recently. It routes through there into the cab through a hole, and I think that's about it under the hood. It has all types of random stuff. This is wrong because you had to refix that. The rear end in it and stuff. Has a hood light. It only likes to work when it wants to. Has power steering and all that stuff. It whines a lot, but it works. It's kind of just, it's a truck. Not much to it. It gets you around. It's pretty slow. And in the interior, we have red velvet. Sun's in the way. Red velvet interior. Whenever I bought the truck, it had no headliner. Carpet was really dirty. Carpet is still dirty, but it's replaced. I've had to do tons of work. These were all broken up when I bought it, and I bought new ones. I bought new ones. Used one from salvage yards. It's one place you can really find parts for these things, and they're pretty hard to find at salvage yards. I have all Kenwood speakers all around. Radio. It used to have a CB radio in it, so they walled out all the where it's supposed to mount, so it pulls out really bad. And the cigarette lighter doesn't work in it. The seats, no, they're not ripped, other than right here and right there. It has 130,000 miles on it, but the gauge maxed out 30. It's at 32 right now, but it pretty normal. The has all those and goes to 85, but I don't even think it can go that fast. It has an RPM gauge. I put these floor mats up to keep the floor clean. This thing's used all over the pasture, so it's dirty in here still. So a 5-speed manual. We had to replace the transmission. They had what was it? It was a Mazda. It had a Mazda 5-speed in it. It made tons of noise, so we replaced that. That's when I did all the interior in it. And it has a new Mitsubishi one in it that's more reliable. It don't have the skid plate under it yet, but it's in there. It's a lot cleaner than the rest of the truck. And the carpet's not perfect because the interior doesn't look bad from afar. You get into it, missing trim pieces, broken trim pieces right here. It's better than nothing. It's broken up, and the dash is all ruined, so I bought a dash cover for it. It looks better with that. It's not a perfect color match, but it's better than, we're gonna look at the cracks. It has automatic four-wheel drive, but it, it's still got a lock in the hubs. What else? Yeah, it was missing a lot of parts, like the door handle right there. I didn't have any of that. What else? Interior's not much. I had to put these little stands to keep these seat belts up because they fell down between the seats. And that one doesn't really work. But there's 6x8 speakers in it. Someone put 6x9s in it. I didn't know about it, so I just put 6x8s back in it. But it's okay. You can go around the passenger side. So passenger side's a lot cleaner. I don't always ride the passenger. The floor mats are a lot cleaner, as you can see. Not as dirty as that side. Has a glove box like most vehicles. Everything, we have a new key cut for it and all that stuff. And camera skills are not the greatest, but that locks and all that, Anyways, ignore that. It's not properly mounted, but subwoofer. It's under the seat subwoofer. This truck has no room in it, so he's got the first one. Well, we got the one that would fit, and we have the wire and all that stuff. It's not the hardest hitting thing on earth, but it's better than nothing because this truck's so small. You can see where those 6x8s are. It used to have proper covers, but they, the previous owners cut them out on that stuff. And so I had to put that in there. It used to have a really bad overheating problem, like I spoke. So there's a hole. You use a trim on the driver's side. You might be able to see that. There's a temp gauge in it and stuff. But I have a sub-level controller right there. Flip it around. Just controls all that. I have an aftermarket cup holder thing. It just kind of pops in there. It's not like it's anything special, but it's really nice having to not having to hold your cup the whole time you're riding in it. And what else? That's about it for the interior. I mean, it's not prettiest, but it works and it doesn't look terrible. Anyways, moving on to the bed. I have this, like I said, Ford Motorsport steer, KC lights on it, and the bed is all beat up. Tailgates, sun's in the way. Tailgate's all beat up and bumper's beat up. It's got trailer lights, but I don't think they even work. That, I don't think it works. Yeah, the ball, I hate this part of the truck. This does not come off, so this is just on the truck forever. I have plans to cut that off and make it where, you know, you can put different balls on it. So it has an 1 7/8 and a 2-inch, so I can use some basic trailers. But not that this truck can haul much anyways, but it's nice to have it. It is missing a spare tire. It has all the equipment to mount it though. What else? Yeah, so that's about it down here. And we had to replace the fuel tank pipe because that was a lot, and that was a pain to replace. There it is. Yeah. This thing's kind of a pain. So here it is right here. It's a normal aftermarket replacement, and it works. It was a pain to install because, well, you're supposed to drop the tank and all that, but this truck, before it had the toolbox in the back, there's a hole, you know, to cut out for the fuel pump. We replaced the fuel pump whenever all the issues were going on with it. So there's a little hole, and there's a CB radio mount right there. You can see where it used to be, and all that stuff. The bed's pretty messy because, like I said, we use it in the pastures. This is not really a highway vehicle. It doesn't like driving out because it has hay and stuff in the back of it. But it's a nice truck. It has full drive and all that. I actually have a new bed liner for it back here. I just need to install it, and that's gonna require cutting some wiring to get this back off and the toolbox and all that stuff. But I also have bed bars, set of chrome bed bars for it. Those need to go on it, but I have to do some mounts for this right here because they perfectly line up with this, so they don't really fit perfect. But it's just off of a 93 Ranger, which is the generation above this one. This is a 92, like I said. So it's the first gen, but people call it second gen because it is different from the before the redesign. This one's from Presidential and dealership in Hot Springs, Arkansas. Its paint is terrible. It's dents everywhere. The clear coat's just gone. But I mean, this truck was used just as a beater, as you can see. This was not me. I take it to pastures, but I don't take it to trees and stuff. I don't see it, but there's scratches all in it. We polished it before. It didn't do nothing. I replaced these. They're not new, but they're aftermarket ones that fly around in the wind. Ranger. Needs a new paint job, but the STX decals do make it look a lot better. It makes the truck kind of just look good. And I mean, there's not much to it. It's got the original exhaust and all that stuff in it. And can't think of much else. It's just stock Ranger. It's going to repaint it eventually. It needs a new bed. I have a new bed for it. I'm going to buy eventually. I know where one is though. It's got. I have to fix that, but that's not a major problem right now. Anyways, I'm starting to work on this in a lot and figured I'd start filming it. Anyways, thank you for watching. Have a great day.